Hey guys, I am creating another video for Bloodhound, giving you guys some boss plays. Very quick and easy video for you guys to understand on how to use Bloodhound. Again, it's just tutorials, tips, guides on how to use him effectively. If you guys are a new viewer, consider subscribing. I make videos based on Apex. Yes, Apex. And if you guys are a returning subscriber, thank you guys for just supporting the channel. It means a lot. It really does. And without further ado, let's just check out Bloodhound and see what we can do. Alright guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to kick major with Bloodhound. So again, the whole goal here is for me just to show you guys some sweet gameplay. As I said on my title, boss plays. Right now it doesn't pick up, but I do like showcasing Bloodhound because he is one of my favorite legends. I wouldn't rank him number one. I say Revenant and Caustic are now, but I just love this guy. This guy is just quick. He is a game changer when you have him on your team, whether unrank or rank. And you know, when you get his abilities, you do the scan or you do Beast of the Hunt, you're pretty much unstoppable if you know how to obviously, take down your enemies and have your mechanicals down to a T. But again guys, like if you guys are a new user and you don't know which legend to pick, start with Bloodhound. He's very fundamentally sound. Same thing I would say with Gibby. These two guys are pretty good starters for you guys to kind of get your feet wet in the game. Then I would say probably progress to the other players. But like you guys, if you guys don't know about Bloodhound, he's kind of like a UAV type of dude. He pretty much helps scope out, the overview, the area landscape. He pretty much hits the scan. You can identify players that are behind walls. There might be another dude down here. The whole point is for you to kind of have an idea where you're coming into. A lot of the times people usually scan when they're inside of a building. That usually works, but most of the time the most effective way is before you go in, because that's you coming in knowing the action that's going to set in play inside, but at the same time it's going to let the enemies know that someone's coming in and kind of deter them, move them around and get them on their tippy toes to see what's going to happen next, which gives you guys the upper hand. But this gameplay is just pretty sweet and easy and smooth. I'm not going to really talk much and ramble. I'm just going to get cut to the chase and just show you guys a scenario that works well with Bloodhound. But the one thing I will say is make sure you guys pick up a good weapon. So for what I'm going to show you guys and kick butt in, make sure you guys have a good weapon. If you guys are a new user, again, start with a R301 Hemlock. It's a pretty good combination. You can also do a Spitfire. Spitfire has a lot of ammo, so even if you miss the majority of your shots, even if you land a couple, you'll definitely do a lot of damage. But definitely pick the R301 and a Hemlock. That's a good combination because you have your close range and then you have a far range weapon with the Hemlock, which either could be a burst or a single tap weapon. So let's just cut to the chase. Let me move up to the meat and potatoes, guys. I don't want to bore you guys. I just want to get to making this video very short and sweet so you guys can get some content out of it. So again, we're moving. This is like one of the slowest games that I've played. As you guys know, Bloodhound scan is pretty far out compared to what he was in previous seasons, which is a game changer. I've heard people say he needs another buff where he scans the whole map, and that would be pretty insane in itself. But I doubt they would be doing that type of change on him. Maybe something else different, but we'll see what kind of buff Bloodhound probably gets in the future. So let me keep this moving. Again, no action. Very interesting. This is a PC match as well. I'm only playing PC now. I'm not playing on my Xbox. So you guys will see some action with some PC players. So let me get this moving. Again, there's nothing. There's 5 squads left. Very quiet game. Again, we're proceeding. We're looking around. We don't see anything. It's usually at the end part of the game is where we see a lot of the traffic. So right here, one of the things you guys want to do is always hold position, kind of scope out, look at your surroundings, make sure you guys are well aware of what's around you. Keep your line of sight all around, not just at one spot. That way you guys are pretty much well equipped into making the next move or knowing where the enemy is coming. So let me keep going. Again, it's very slow. I think here's where it picks up. And this is where we start doing some work. So let's see what happens. Doing the scans. All right, here we go. Here's where the action starts. So remember guys, Bloodhound has his Beast of the Hunt, which pretty much gets him jacked up. It's basically Bloodhound on crack. where he's very precise on his shooting and he's quick with his movement, which helps a lot when you're trying to take down multiple enemies, as you guys will see in the video. So right now, we have the Hemlock and the R301, two good weapons. I do the scan. Now the scan, you know, I see multiple enemies. I see one here, one right here, there. So it's a bunch of enemies all around. It could be 2 different squads, it can maybe be 3. But again, the whole point here is for you to have an idea of what you're coming into. At the same time, they're probably like, oh crap, where is he coming? So let me clear my screen and let's see the damage. That's very sweet right here. That's very satisfying. The Hemlock on PC is very precise for me compared to Xbox. You just hit probably 3 bursts, you'll take an enemy down, especially if you're shooting above the chest, which is typically a headshot. Will deal a lot of damage for you to take out your opponents very quickly. Here we go again, another one. You got 2 down. Here we go. Took that enemy down. There goes another Pathy, and I think some enemies over here too. So remember, you got to keep your surroundings well aware and know where you're coming into. Definitely have a good squad, but we do face some obstacles right now. Again, you know, you got to play it smart, hide behind rocks. Rocks are your friends, whether it's a building, wall, a rock. Make sure it's your best friend, because that's your counter move to cover and take protection during these situations. Teammate is down, not really worried about it. Getting jacked up, here we go. Got a kill, down. Here goes another one. Remember, hold the fort, hold positioning. Here we go, took him down. Now we got 5 kills. That easy. And what, like I think about a minute, we got 5 kills? Yes, 5 kills. Look at that, that's boss plays. It was very quiet, but I'm just going in here trying to, you know, get my kills up. So right now I'm jacked up. As you guys saw, the timer always increases as you take down an opponent. So if you down an opponent, it increases by 5, as you guys already know. And obviously it's black and white, but it helps you identify if there's a red somewhere around, because that tells you there's an enemy far out. So here we go, trying to get the best loot, get prepared for the next match. And here we go. So again, remember, the scans always recharge 25 seconds. So you can do 4 in a minute, which is pretty quick. By the time you're shooting again and you're focused on enemy, your scan will come back. So I like the frequency of being very quick. Whereas, you know, other legends, it takes longer for them to equip their tactical, but with having the tactical every 25 seconds, that's a game changer. So again, we know where they're at. They're obviously going to hide in that building, so make sure you have some grenades, which you guys see at the bottom. Changing it to Hemlock. Hemlock is a good weapon to shoot from a distance compared to R301. Even though you guys tap it, either weapon you guys carry, that kind of controls the recoil. Because I always hear people say, hey, how can I control my shooting better? Don't hold the trigger. Just make sure when you guys are shooting that you guys are either tapping at a distance, like if they're here, but if they're up close, let's say there's another one here on my X, that one you can pretty much unleash that full button press, meaning I'm shooting at you and unleashing a full clip, whereas a distance I need to tap to hold that recoil, to have it centered and it doesn't move much. That's one way for you guys to improve. Obviously going into training will improve it too, but just know the difference between the two. Unless your aim is like precise and you're like one of those pro players, then go for it. Shoot all you can from a distance, but just know you gotta have really good control on your recoil. Here we go, we see a Bloodhound right there. Another enemy over there. Remember, always try to have the high ground. We do in the situation. We are on top of a rock. There is an enemy down here, and then there's an enemy in this house. So just always make sure you guys always have high ground. There, we took down that Bloodhound. We just got the caustic gas grenade, which totally sucks. As you guys can see, my scan is back. Play it smart, play it safe. There we go. We see that there is 2 enemies plus his traps at the bottom, which is pretty cool for his scan. It also detects either the pylons or the gas traps set by these legends. You go hold a distance. There's 3 squads left. We got 6 kills. Again, I'm playing on PC, and I'm pretty impressed. All right, here we go. Hold position. Don't need to push. Remember, if you look at the map is your friend. The ring is going to close on them, so we just want to hold the little distance so we can just run back to obviously the safe area. That means they're gonna have to go through us to get to that point. But as you guys know, there's always a third party lurking. Again, play it safe, play it smart. Continue to, get the scans. We know where they're at with their traps inside. Remember, just hold your position, try to get cover, but do be aware that there could be a third party already seeing our action. They're waiting for the right move. We're not trying to push. We're not trying to play too aggressive. They have to eventually come out. We're at 38 seconds. Again, play it smart. Don't fall for the trap. Just wait. We're at 25 seconds before the ring closes. There we go. Doing some damage, getting some potato shots. We need to start moving because we're at 15 seconds. 14, 13. Teammate is down. Here we go. Unleash the fury. Okay. Tap, tap. Okay, kind of hold positioning. We're kind of getting an attack from all angles. We're getting hurt real bad. Now the third party is going to come into play. We took out that enemy. We got 7 kills now. Up. Let's see what we can do. Can we still win this? Let's see. What can we do here, guys? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Maybe if I probably had a full shield and health, I probably would have won this game single-handedly. But again, third party does their job in terms of solidifying that win. It's all good. But again, what I wanted to show you guys is just Bloodhound's ability. When he gets cracked out of his mind, when he plays really aggressive, you can do a lot. Obviously, my teammates, they're not the greatest. They didn't generate a lot of kills. It was a slow game, but I was ready to, take over. If my teammates would have gotten a couple of kills, I think we would have won the match. It was me really taking over and solidifying those kills too. So, again, guys, if you guys are a new user, pick up Bloodhound or Gibby. Those two would be great starters for you guys to kind of get your feet wet. Even if you guys are expert level, mid-level, Bloodhound, if you haven't use them now. He is underutilized. But again, guys, as I always say, I'll continue to create more Apex videos. Please consider hitting the like button just to support the channel and comment below what you guys think. And that's it for me, guys. I will catch you guys until the next one. Later.